If you could have your attention. Thank you. How good it is we're all sitting together. Hinei matova manayim. Beautiful words. If you know them, you'll join along. If not, just get the feel of sitting and sharing together. Here we go.
Hinei matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matovu manayim gam yachad. Hinei matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov, ya la 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 la. Hinei matov, ya la 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 la. Hinei matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom.
It is Shabbat. If you don't know, that is our day of holiness. I'm going to ask you to do something that's counterintuitive, that's so hard for some people. In order to be present in the moment and help respect Shabbat, I'm going to ask you to turn off your phones. We're going to be here for 1 hour. I thank you, Leg. You can have some. There you go. Give a clap for that. There you go. There you go. Shabbat, by the way, probably more than ever before in the last 3,000 years, is probably a day we can appreciate being disconnected, don't you think? The idea that somehow we're not ruled by these phones, right? And the kids who have to Snapchat or Instagram, and how many likes you get defines who you are, and being worried about everything, right? Shabbat's a day where rather than focusing on, that part of life, focus on ourselves, community, sharing with Jacob. So please turn them off. I'm asking all the teams, all the kids to turn them off, please. All right? For those of you who are congregants, by the way, and the kids, I've been known to actually take a phone away or two and ask your parents to come get them, okay, if you have them on. So I really want to help you understand the sense of respect and sanctity. We're going to share together. Today's going to be such a lovely day. I know you're excited. Right? Now, by the way, you're a special guy. You're going to be reading from the Torah, but even if we weren't having a bar mitzvah, we'd be taking out the Torah. Every Shabbat afternoon, we read from the Torah this morning. We already begin the next portion of the afternoon of Shoftim, and you're going to be reading from that. We'll talk a little bit more about that. And so in the morning, by the way, if any of you are here, all those of bar mitzvah age wore a talit. This is our prayer shawl, and has on the corner tzitzit, which remind of the commandments. In the afternoon, it's not required to wear, but those who are going to come up and be involved in the Torah, we're going to wear a talit, and so we'll all have one up here. You're going to be able to follow along in the prayer book, which is the smaller of those red books that you have out here. And if you open up right now to page 214, you'll find the Mincha service, which is the name of the afternoon service. And Jacob is going to read the English translation of the Ashrei. So I'm going to give you a chance as you open up, and I will as well. Page 214. Jacob, you just about ready?
Yep.
All right, as soon as I find it, we'll get there. All right. And we'll respond. All right, it's in front of you, or if you're in the front row right behind you, you'll find it as well. All right, Jacob, go ahead.
Joyous are they who dwell in your house, they shall praise you forever.
Joyous the people who are so favored. Joyous the people whose God is Adonai.
I exalt you, my God, my sovereign. I praise your name always.
Every day I praise you, glorifying your name always.
Great is Adonai, greatly to be praised, through your greatness is unfathomable.
One generation praises your works to another, telling of your mighty deeds.
I would speak of your majestic glory and of your wondrous acts.
Generations speak of your awe-inspiring deeds. I too shall recount your greatness.
They recount your great goodness and sing of your righteousness.
Adonai is merciful and compassionate, patient and abounding in love.
Adonai is good to all, and God's mercy embraces all of creation.
All of creation acknowledges you, and the faithful bless you.
They speak of the glory of your sovereignty and tell of your might.
Proclaiming to humanity your mighty deeds and the glory of your majestic sovereignty.
Your sovereignty is eternal, your dominion and
Who call sincerely.
God fulfills the desire of those who are faithful, listening to their cries, rescuing them.
Adonai watches over all who love thy Holy One, but they will destroy all the wicked.
My mouth shall utter praise of Adonai. May all that is mortal praise God's name forever and ever.
We continued bottom of page 217.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי,
בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב,
ואמרו אמן,
יהי שמירה במבורא.
אלא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה,
תושבחתה ונחמתה, דעני רד בעלמא.
ואמרו אמן.
Page 218 is the Torah service. In just a moment, we'll be taking the Torah out and walking it around in procession. And David Wagner, you're going to be carrying the Torah, so I want you to make your way up onto the bima, please. In addition, those of you being honored to open up the ark, you can bring your prayer books with you if you like. And that's going to be Cora and Mario and Jocelyn Korominas and Vanessa Crilly and Ricky Hisen. If you'll make your way up at this time, you can make your way up there. All right, those I just called you, come on, you'll join us up there. We're honored to have you. All right, it's okay, no, you don't have to clap, it's all right. It's all part, it's all right, right? Persian tradition, right? We clap, but we're good. We're all good. Tell you what, we're going to rise together as we prepare to open up the ark.
ואני תפילתי לך אדוני את רצון אלוהים ברוב חסדך ענני באמת אישך ויהי מנשוא אהרון ויאמר משה קומה אדוני ויפוצו אויביך וינוסו משנאיך מפניך כי מציון תצא תורה כי מציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני בירושלים ברוך שנתן תורה תורה ברוך שנתן תורה תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו. גדלו לאדוני איתי ונרוממה שמו יחדיו לך אדוני הגדולה והגבול והתפארת והנצח וההוד כי הו בשמיים ובארץ כי הו בשמיים ובארץ לך אדוני הממלכה ומתנשא לכל ראש רממו רממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו והשתחוו להדום רגליו קדוש הוא רוממו, רוממו, אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו, והשתחוו, להר קודשו, להר קודשו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. רוממו, אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו, להר קודשו. רוממו, אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו, להר קודשו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. רוממו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. רוממו, רוממו, אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו, להר קודשו. רוממו, אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו, להר קודשו.
May be seated. You can put away those prayer books because instead we're going to be now reading from the Torah. It's the order of our service. And there's a larger red book in front of you, what we call the Chumash, the Hebrew word Chamesh, meaning five, the five books of Moses. And the Torah reading is going to begin in just a minute, page 1088. 1088. The portion of Shoftim. And James is going to talk a little bit about it later in terms of righteousness and justice and what it means. And Jacob, you're going to reference this portion, Shoftim, means laws. There's lots of laws in this section. And it talks about the death penalty, which actually is becoming an issue again in our country. By the way, the Torah mandates death penalty, if you don't know, for a number of occurrences, for murder, right, for violation of certain laws. Luckily, by the way, in modern Jewish tradition and even in Israel, right, such laws that relate to, by the way, sexual issues and even sexual orientation things are not crimes in Israel. Interesting enough, even though in some other countries in the world that they are, but not in Israel. If you don't know this, by the way, there's no death penalty in Israel. There's no death penalty. They made one exception for genocide, right, for Eichmann when they put him on trial following the Holocaust. But in Jewish law, in Israeli law, there is no death penalty, which may be interesting because the Torah allows it. And yet the rabbis in modern times are very, very concerned about how it was applied. Was it being applied fairly to everybody? So in the rabbinic tradition, by the way, here's how you would apply the death penalty. You had to have two witnesses. You're going to touch on this, Jacob, two witnesses, right? But by the way, those witnesses had to actually see the crime committed. So they had, and by the way, when they saw the crime committed, before it was committed, they had to, it happens all the time in courts of law, doesn't it? You have people who just lie. So here's the rabbinic, by the way, the Jewish punishment for lying in the court of law. Whatever punishment would have been given to the person you're testifying against, that's the punishment that you get. Isn't that a great system? Right? If you're there and you really are testifying to something that you couldn't testify or you blatantly had changed the facts, and that is known, if you, right, in a murder case, you would be punished, you would be liable for that punishment. Great system, understanding of justice. Jacob's going to talk a little bit more about that. In the meantime, Mike and Lisa, I'm going to have you come up. Jacob, you're going to come here, please. You're going to share. This is the time you're going to speak with Jacob. Jacob, what I say to every barn about this up here, so it's not just for you, is that this is the moment in which you don't interrupt your parents, you don't argue, you don't talk back, you just listen and take in all their words of wisdom, right? Who's going to go first?
I'm going to go first.
All right, so
That's me.
there should be once, right? Go ahead, Mike, right here.
Okay.
Here, tell you, turn this way. Look at your son. Look at him.
I'm going to look at my son.
This is all about him. You ready?
All right, here we go. So, for the past few weeks, I've been thinking about what I'm going to say to you on your bar mitzvah. And of course, many things have gone through my mind. And a lot of things I can't really say today here. But really, I can't believe we're already here at this point in your life, in my life, and our family's life. Where does the time go? And here we are to celebrate you as an adult. It has been a journey to see you grow and mature into the person you are today. Jacob, you're in a unique position in our family. You're both an older brother and younger brother. This is not an easy task to deal with. You have the wittiness, for lack of a better word, of a younger brother to your sister, and a responsibility to your younger brother of showing him the way. So far, you've navigated this very well. I couldn't be prouder of you for the brother you are to your siblings. It makes me happy to see you spend time with your sister and also play games with your brother. One of my memories of you as a child that sticks out to me was when we were back in Texas when you were taking karate. I'm not sure if you recall that, but I certainly do. But you were taking karate lessons, and the time had come where you were in a tournament and you had to fight an opponent. And the opponent was a very large kid, somewhat like me, I would say, right? And it was quite intimidating, and I know Jacob was intimidated, and I was intimidated as well, I must say. But I remember you clearly said to me, Dad, I'm not going to fight this guy. I'm not going to fight him. And I encouraged you, even though I also had my doubts. But you went out there and you competed. And so this large kid, would come like a bulldozer, barreling you down. And Jacob would just back up a little bit, stick his foot out, and it would hit the kid in the chest and, point for Jacob. And you did it 2 or 3 times, and you ended up winning the match. And, at that point, certainly that made me a proud father, especially because the other child's father, couldn't believe this kid, the little kid, just beat his son in the karate tournament. But it certainly made me a proud father, but more importantly, it made me realize that you are capable of more than I may have thought and what you may have thought. Which brings me to skateboarding, right? You often show me videos of you doing your tricks on your skateboard. I can tell how proud you are to finally pull off your trick. Son, I'm proud of you too. You have the resilience to keep moving forward to reach your goal. I mean, that is a powerful trait in life that I see you possess, so please keep skateboarding. And then, like I told your sister a few years ago when we were sitting here doing the same thing, I like to think of life as a chapters in a book. Each chapter has a special meaning and a life lesson. Not all chapters will be good, but they are yours to make. Make it a complete book full of exciting stories, experiences, loves, sadness, sorrows, joys, and happiness. Make it one you could be proud of. Don't just live your life, experience it. Jacob, I am proud to be your father. I love you. And lastly, wear your helmet.
All right, Lisa, go ahead. You'll change places and share your thoughts, Jacob, as well. I want you to look at him deep in those eyes and take this moment with him. There you go.
Jacob. I remember the day you came into this world so clearly, making your entrance just a few hours after your dad, sister, and I were stuck in traffic on the 405 to get to the hospital. I thought, this is it. I'm going to be one of those people that have their baby in the car. I did not, but the rest of the past 13 years with you have gone kind of like that. Meaning you never make anything boring, ever. I know it is your goal in life to make people smile and laugh, and I'm pretty sure that you have done that for everyone in this room at one time or another. You studied hard to become a bar mitzvah, and we are all here to support and celebrate you. This was not an easy task, but you pulled it off, as somehow you always do. Sometimes your goals seem so large, and I silently worry that but then you continue to amaze me. You get it done and done well, and make me so very proud. Only the people that are really close to you know the other side of Jacob. I won't steal your thunder, but I know your Torah portion is about pursuing justice. I think you do this, maybe not always for yourself, but for others all the time. The side when a girl was getting pushed around by some boys, multiple boys, you stepped in and said to leave her alone, and you didn't care that they were bigger than you or what the consequences may be. The side when your cousin, who needs a little extra help in life, how you swam with her all day and you were right there by her side and she had the best time. Her grandma has never forgotten that to this day. The side that decided you would be there for me when we flew to Ohio to attend your great-grandmother's funeral. Your presence there lifted everyone's spirits and meant so much to everyone. The side where you made a tough decision not to attend a friend's bar mitzvah so that you could stay with your brothers at camp, your brother. You even made a friend of your brothers feel very special. I think that both of these boys will never forget the memories that were created. The side when you embrace being a middle child and are so sweet to your brother, and when you listen, I mean really listen to your sister. I love how close the two of you have become. Your siblings are everything. They will always be there for you. Remember that. I couldn't be more proud of you, parents, Lola and Lolo Haizan, great-grandparents Faye and Ted, and great-grandparents Robert and Evelyn, and your Uncle Sandy. Of course, Grandpa Steve, who you are named after, Jacob Ryan Stephen, and your Hebrew name, Yaakov Zusman meaning a sweet man, just as you are. I know you will wear his talit proudly today. I know when you spoke with the rabbi last week, we spoke about living your life every day being the person you want to be. If you always keep this in mind, you will never go wrong. Your teachers have shared to use your leadership for good, and you have figured out how to do that. I know you will do amazing things in life because you never let anything stand in your way of getting what you want, ever. Jacob, I love you so much.
All right, so your parents are going to present you with the talit now. All right, go ahead. You're going to hand it to you, and you're going to take it from them and recite the blessing. Go ahead.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lihitatef b'tzitzit.
Amen. All right, Becca, you're going to join us up here with your mom. Beautiful. Amen. Again, the Torah reading you'll find page 1089, beginning of this portion, chapter 16, verse 18.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Shofetim v'shotorim titen lecha b'chol she'arecha asher Adonai Elohecha noten lecha lishvatecha v'shafatu et ha'am mishpat tzedek lo tateh mishpat lo takir panim lo tika shochad ki ha-shochad Ya'aver einei hachamim v'saleif divrei sadikim Sedek sedek tirdov leman tichye ve'yirashta et ha'aretz asher Adonai Elohecha noten la.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natah betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Josh and Linda Zilberberg, if you'll join us, please. Come over here. Come on.
Yehuda David ben Israel Sholom v'ubat Sheva Tevya bat Vega Rezo Shehi.
You done good? Good. A second, go ahead. Here, hold on a second. Take the talit. Oh, yes, it's right here. It's okay. Sit down.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach le'olam
Baruch.
va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMavarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch atah No.
Baruch Adonai
Baruch atah Adonai va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
Amen. Lo tita lecha ashera ko etz etzel mizbach Adonai Elohecha asher lecha taseh lach velo takim lecha matzeva asher senei Adonai Elohecha lo tizbach l'Adonai Elohecha shur vaseh asher yeh bo mum kol davar ra כי תועבת אדוני אלוהיך הוא, כי ימצא בקרבך באחד שעריך, אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך, איש או אישה, אשר יעשה את הרע בעיני אדוני אלוהיך, לעבור בריתו, וילך ויעבוד אלוהים אחרים וישתחו להם, ולשמש או לריח, או לכל צבא השמיים, אשר לא ציוויתי, והוגד לך ושמעת, ודורשת היטב, והנה אמת נכון הדבר נעשתה, והתועבה הזאת בישראל, והוצאת את האיש ההוא, את האישה ההוא, האישה ההיא, אשר עשו את הדבר הרע הזה אל שעריך, את האיש או האישה, ושכלתם באבנים ומותו, על פי שניים עדים, או שלושה עדים ימות המת, לא יומת, על פי עד אחד, יד העדים תהיה בו בראשונה להמיתו, ויד כל העם באחרונה, ובראת הרע מקרבך, כי יפלא ממך דבר למשפט, בין דם לדם, בין דין לדין, ובין נגע לנגע, דברי ריבות בשעריך, וקמת ועלית את המקום אשר יבחר אדוני אלוהיך בו, ובאת או אשר יורוך.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam notav v'tokenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Abachur habar mitzvah Ya'amod, Ya'amod, Yaakov Zusman ben Leadora Shlishi Chazak
Now it's for you, Jacob. Be great every time you went out there, like at the skate park, like if he could come and announce you coming down there. Wouldn't that be great? Anyway, we've called Jacob forward as our bar mitzvah. Before he continues with the Torah readings, he's going to share with us some of his thoughts on today's portion, slowly, loudly, and clearly, right? There you go.
My Torah portion, Shoftim, is all about justice and laws, which is coincidental if you know me. Moses explains that judges must make honest and fair verdicts. They also must not make decisions based on how they know the litigants or accepting bribes. He also states that if you find someone who does evil in the eyes of God, then you should investigate. And if it turns out to be true according to 2 or 3 witnesses, then that person shall be punished. Murder was known to be the worst crime, so anyone that was truthfully convicted was sentenced to death. No one shall be put to death on the basis of one witness. If the matter is too difficult for you to decide, then you shall consult the priest. There were many interesting parts of this portion, but what caught my eye were the words, Sedek, Sedek, Tir Dov. That phrase translated into English means justice, justice, you shall pursue. One question I thought of was, why did it repeat the word justice twice, unlike anywhere else in the Torah? But as I got deeper into the explanation, a question came to me. What is justice? If you search for the definition of justice online, you will find it defined as just behavior or treatment. But as I did more research, I got the answer that justice is fairness. But I think that justice is more than just that. Justice to me is if someone were to commit a crime, they are not to be judged in a stereotypical or prejudiced manner, based on how they look or what they wear. For my Tikkun Olam project, I chose a foundation called Donate for Skate. It was created to provide skateboards to underdeveloped countries. I selected this as my project because skating is something that I enjoy, and I would like for kids who aren't as fortunate as me to experience the joy that comes from skateboarding. My original goal was to raise enough money for them to purchase 15 complete skateboards, but I passed the goal and raised the amount of 20. Within the next month, the 20 boards I raised will be transported to either Mozambique or Jamaica and given to children in need. I'm excited to see the joy that is brought to the children when they receive the boards. What I have learned from this Torah portion is that in truth, we can only judge people by how they act and what they do, because this is the only true way that justice is shown. I would like to thank my mom and dad for making this all happen and giving me the amazing life I've been able to live. My brother Jordan for making me play video games while I was supposed to be studying, and my sister Becca for making me get off the video games with my brother to take pictures for her Instagram. In all seriousness, they support me all the time, and I love them for that. I would also like to thank Hazan Stein for helping me study and get my prayers down. Additionally, I would like to thank Hazan Mimi for pushing me, preparing me for today, and helping me whenever you could, especially during my Skype lessons in the bunk at Canyon Creek, with no links to my bunkmates. I know I had you worried, but I guess I did it, at least so far. One specific person I would like to thank is Andrea for taking time out of her day to help me perfect my Torah portion and ensuring that I would be successful today. And finally, I'd like to thank Rabbi Vogel for helping me believe in myself and getting me here today. Thank you all for coming. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We're going to continue. Been handed candy, some of you. That was not a treat in terms of eating. You're going to hold on to it, all right? You're going to throw it up gently and lovingly, right, when he completes his Torah reading, and we're going to join together in Siman Tov U'Mazel Tov as we continue with the third reading here.
Baruch et Adonai Hamborah.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamborah le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai notein ha'torah.
Amen.
Al pi ha'torah asher yorucha ve'al hamishpat asher yomeru lecha ta'aseh lo tasur min hadavar asher yagidu lecha yaminu smo ve'ha'ish asher ya'aseh ve'zadon level tishamoa el hakohen ha'omed l'sharet sham et Adonai Elohecha o el ha'shofet u'mei ha'hishahu uver tahara mi'Yisrael bechol ha'am yishme'u ve'ira'u ve'lo yizidun Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'toheinu. Baruch atah Adonai Notain HaTorah.
Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Yehelanu. Ulecha Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu. Ulecha Yisrael, David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Yehelanu.
All right. All right, Jacob, I'm going to have you turn towards me as your brother helps clean up. Mike, this is what we call the grounds crew here at Temple Aliyah. All right? The game, they help us pick up everything there. Jacob. There's no way to prepare for this moment, in the sense that you can work hard, you can study hard, but to be present in the moment, you can't prepare for. And that's what your mom and your dad and I talked about when we met, right? To be able to be fully present in the moment, to be able to appreciate what's happening and to feel the sense of the moment and what it means to be connected, right? So I want you, I know your friends are going to be listening, right? But I want you to look around and to feel as much as you can, a sense of your celebration at this moment. Your Tikkun Olam project, I think, is great to be able to share your love of skating with others. I'm probably going to know whether they go to Mozambique or Jamaica, by the way. I'll just follow the news and see wherever there's an increase in orthopedic incidences. That's all, right? We know somewhere in the world, right, there's going to be more kids going to the hospital to be checked up for broken bones and things like that. But your skateboards are going to give them a sense of confidence, the confidence that you have as well. And that's, you love to make people laugh, be able to celebrate. I know you're going to bring laughter into the world. And I hope as well that you're going to bring celebration and goodness and justice like you spoke about. I'm going to share with you a blessing that's been handed down from generations. It's found in the Torah, so probably given about the last 3,000 years, right? From one generation to another, the blessing goes like this. Yavarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ye'er panav elecha v'chuneka, Yisar Adonai panav elecha v'semcha shalom. May God bless you and keep you, Jacob. May you always bring goodness into this world and channel that goodness into doing justice. May you always bring goodness to this world to help bring peace. And we all say, Amen. We're going to stand at this moment for lifting and dressing of the Torah. So Michael Wagner and Ellen Horwitz are going to join us up here, please.
Yamod hamakbiyat amod hagolelet. Vezot haTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai biyad Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Morasha kehilat Yaakov, Morasha kehilat Yaakov, Morasha kehilat Yaakov, Torah tziva lanu Moshe.
Hold on. Jenny Wagner, we're going to have you come forward because you're going to be carrying the Torah. All right, and those of you who are opening the Ark, Douglas and Judy Bach and Gail Wagner and Warren Frankel, you can join us on the Bima, please. Page 221, we're back in the prayer book itself.
יהללו את שם אדוני, כי נשגב שמו לבדו, הודו על ארץ ושמיים. יערם קרן לעמו, תהילה לך חסידיו, לבני ישראל עם קרובו. הללויה, הללויה. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה, ותומכיה מאושר דרכיה דרכי נועם, בכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה, חדש ימינו כקדם.
You may be seated. My pleasure to call for Josh Davis, who's recommending. Jacob, don't go anywhere. We've got presents for you, my friend. Don't you want some presents? There you go. Come on. Here you go.
Yeah, congratulations, Jacob. It was you did a wonderful job reading Torah today, and I really enjoyed your speech about justice. And I really liked your Tikkun Olam project, how you found something that was both that was meaningful to you and also really helpful to a lot of people. And that's very special. On behalf of the congregation, I have a couple gifts for you. First off, I have your Bar Mitzvah certificate, which you're given to show your achievement here in becoming a Bar Mitzvah today. It also includes a USY scholarship to our youth department, and I hope you take advantage of it. There you go. It's yours. I also have a book for you called Israel Matters. Read it when you have a chance. It has a lot of important things in it. And I also have, I think, a Kiddush cup, I'm presuming. And you can use this the rest of your life. I still have the Kiddush cup I got when I was 13 years old. Great job.
All right, Mazal Tov. We're going to continue with the service. You can go back. I'm going to ask you all to rise, please, if you will, at this time. Please rise. And we're back in the prayer book. That's smaller, the red two books, page 222.
יתגדל יתקדש שמי רבה, ועמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון יומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יש ברבם מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר יתעלה ויתעלה שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה תמיר נממה ויאמרו Amen.
Page 223. Jacob's going to lead us in the Amidah. This is our most essential prayer of the day. If you know it, you'll hopefully join along with us. We're going to begin together aloud. The cantor will continue as well. And then we'll continue silently, whether the Hebrew, English, or the private meditations of your heart. For those of you reading the actual Amidah and wish it's also Rosh Chodesh, the new month, Jewish month, you can add that section. We're going to begin together.
Baruch
Ata Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Abraham
Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov,
Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel
Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanara, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, V'Zoher Hasdei Avot, Umevi Goel Livnei B'nei Ham, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Hozer Ufoked Umashiach Umagen,
Baruch Ata Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah
Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Metim Ata, Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hata, Mechakel Hayim Behesed, Mechayei Metim Berachamim Rabim, Somech Nofli Berofei Holim, Umatir Asurim, Umechayeh Emenato Lishenei Afar Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot Umito Melech Melech Memit Umechayeh Umatzmiach Yeshua Vene'emanata Lecha Hayom Meitim
Baruch Ata Adonai
Mechayech HaMeitim.
נגדש שם שם בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב היד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ויאמר קדוש 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 הרי צבאות נוחץ כבודו יומתם ברוך יאמרו Baruch kavod Adonai mimakomo v'rei kodshecha katuv le'mor.
Yimloch Adonai le'olam, Elohai Tzion, ledor vador, hallelujah.
Yimloch Adonai le'olam, Elohai Tzion ledor vador, hallelujah. ledor vador nagid godlecha, ulenetzach netzachim kedushatcha natish, v'shivchacha Eloheinu mipinu lo yamush le'olam va'ed, ki el melech gadol. וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Continue silently, Hebrew, English, private prayers and meditations of your heart. finished with your prayers, you may be seated.
עושה שלום במרמיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו.
If you know the words, join along with us. Here we go.
ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
That's great. You all got the clap just right there. Page 200, you know what I meant. Page 230, Kaddish Shalem.
יתגדל וקדש שמי רבה,
אמן.
ויאמר דברי חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון ובמכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר וג'מם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לאל אמין כל ברכתה ושירתה ושבחתה ונחמתה לאמירן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותו נבואתו לכל בית ישראל, קדומו ונשמיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום רב מן שמיה וחיים עלינו וכל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרמיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו
Amen. We rise together. Jacob will lead us in Aleinu, page 231. Please rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית,
שלא עשנו גבויי הרצון ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שמענו כהם וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נותן שמיים ויוצר הארץ, ומושב יגרו בשמיים ממעל, ושינתו זו מכל מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אין את מלכנו אפן זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשבותה אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. על כן נקווה לכל ככתוב
בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
may be seated. On page 232, it's our final prayer, the mourner's Kaddish. The end of all of our services, we recall those who have gone before us. They're always present with us, and people on the anniversary of the passing and during the first year of mourning recite these words of life and remembrance. I know, remember, we think of the family that is not present, and I know your father in particular in terms of life and memory, and very proud of Jacob this moment, and looking down, I'm sure, all your relatives are. For those need or desire, anybody who wants to recite these words of memorial, page 232, I invite you to rise for the words of the mourner's Kaddish and recite with me if you wish to. Yit gadal ve'yit kadash shemei rabba, amen. Ve'alma divrach hirutei ve'amlich malchutei v'chayechon ve'omechon u'chayei dechol beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kariv v'meru, amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach ve'olam umei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei dekudashah b'richu. Elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, v'amiran v'alma v'meru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru, amen. May God establish His peace in the heavens, grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel and all of humanity. As we say, amen.
Amen.
May be seated. Jacob, you get over here. How you feeling?
Good.
Did you believe, like, it went by really quickly, didn't it? All those months of practicing and be able to feel confident up here. This is in Jewish tradition what we call Shehechianu moments. Shehechianu is a blessing that acknowledges how great and special that moment is. So I'm going to have your parents, Lisa, come up here, and Mike, right? Jordan, Becca, you're going to join them up here. I'm going to have all of you stand where you are. Stand up. Put your arms around your neighbor. Okay? It's a beautiful blessing. If you don't know the words, we're almost there. If you don't know the words, you sort of feel it. But at the end, hold on. They're an excited group, I tell you. There's going to be an amen at the end that you all join along when we do it. Here we go, Hazan, let's do it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וכמעט והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וכמעט והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Here comes the amen. We want to hear it. Here we go. A little bit more. Let's do that one more time. Here we go together. Let's hear it. Come on. Oh, that's good. You're good. Here we go one more time. Mazal tov, Jacob!
Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, Yehelanu, 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 Ulecha Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael. David melech Yisrael, chai v'kayam. David melech Yisrael, chai v'kayam. Simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, Yehelanu.